Welcome all. I'm thrilled to hand the mic over to GitLab co-founder and CEO Sid Sijbrandij to officially kick off Remote by GitLab. He'll give us a bit of a history lesson, followed by a deeper dive into GitLab's passion for enabling remote work around the globe.
Welcome to the first Remote by GitLab event. I'm Sid Sijbrandij, co-founder and CEO of GitLab. GitLab is a tool that helps people collaborate and develop software faster. If you're not an engineer, you probably heard about GitLab in the context of remote work instead. GitLab has over 1,300 team members in more than 65 countries and regions all around the world. And the company has no physical headquarters. My co-founder, Dmitry Zaporozhets, created the product in 2011 while living in the Ukraine. He had no running water at the time, but he felt that creating a collaboration tool for his team was a higher priority than plumbing. When I discovered the product, I was living in the Netherlands. So by default, GitLab started remote. And in 2015, we enrolled in Y Combinator in San Francisco. And we were advised that the remote model wouldn't work. He said, look, this works for engineering, but this doesn't work for sales or marketing or finance. They need to be in an office. So we got an office. My wife and I lived upstairs. And that worked for about 3 days before people stopped showing up. They didn't want to spend 2 hours commuting when the work could be done online. So we began documenting everything we do in our handbook. And I believe that transparency enabled GitLab team members to have an equal experience, regardless of their role or their location. About a year before the COVID-19 pandemic hit, we hired Darren Murph, and he pioneered the head of remote role. A head of remote connects people operations, business operations, culture, and communication. And I believe it's crucial to have a remote leader if you want an equal experience for all team members. When Darren joined GitLab, he wanted to create the most comprehensive library of remote content, and I think he succeeded. He and his team have documented 50 remote handbook guides, 2 remote work reports, and the remote playbook. All these are free to download at allremote.info. But the team also created a remote certification and partnered with Coursera for a free course on remote work. And Darren has done more than 100 media interviews since the pandemic began. GitLab has been featured in many articles about remote work, resulting in over 2 billion impressions. GitLab's mission is everyone can contribute, and this applies to the product, where we encourage users to not only give feedback, but also contribute in code and improve the product. It also applies to team members. Anyone inside or even outside the company can submit a merge request to change the company handbook and make us better. I believe that when remote work is done well, everyone gets a chance to contribute, and that results in a more equal experience. Over the past year, we've seen that remote work has the power to change lives. It enabled people to live where they want to live. And it empowers people to contribute to companies they would never have dreamed of because of their physical location. And when remote work is done well, I think it has the power to unlock greater potential. When you adopt remote practices, you enable people to work asynchronously. Fewer meetings, higher productivity. An early GitLab investor who was skeptical of remote work told me that GitLab changed his mind. He now believes that remote work can be done, and it changed his life. I think remote work has the ability to change lots of lives. Thank you for making the time to be here today. With an incredible lineup of speakers, I hope you will leave with some new ideas to elevate your team, your company, and the industry as a whole. Thank you to our speakers, and a very big thanks to our sponsors and partners.